Hi, everybody. This is Pia.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cullen. Today, we want to bring a message from one of the inner Earth beings that we've been contacted by. Actually, several new inner Earth beings have been wanting to speak to us and to humanity. So today, we're going to bring you the wisdom and the thoughts of Vulcan, who is concerned with and involved with undersea volcanoes. So let's see what Vulcan has to say.
Garth introduced us to Vulcan and several others, so you've heard from Garth before. I'm sure you'll enjoy this as well.
Let's see what he has to say.
I am Vulcan, good friend of Garth from the inner Earth, also good friend of Evora, also from the inner Earth, who will speak to you after I have spoken with you. I want to bring you information, as Cullen said, about the volcanic activity around your planet. At present, you have a number, quite a large number, of volcanoes going on under your seas and some that are happening on land. This is a time on your planet of purification, which I'm certain you remember having been told by Larkma before. But the purification is being done by fire right now. So I wish to tell you this, not to bring you more fear, but to remind you that in your mythologies, you know of a bird, a phoenix, that arose from the ashes. In the same way, the new paradigm you are working to build is going to arise from the ashes of the old paradigm that is being destroyed. Volcanoes are powerful, powerful entities, and they erupt when pressure needs to be released in order for a change to occur. After all birth of new things comes out of chaos, and that is exactly what is going on your planet right now. You may have noticed that many of your cultures above the earth recognize this as a year associated with fire. It's showing up in your astrology, it's showing up in Chinese mythology, it's showing up in people who are tuning into the fires happening on the planet, or those who are watching the volcanic activity. So you're becoming increasingly aware of fire. And I also wish to point out that fire is the energy that purified your twin planet, Venus, the planet that now governs and rules over your duality here on this planet, bringing you unconditional love into all diametrically opposed opposites. So I am welcoming you and asking you to join me in welcoming the volcanoes as they erupt. Each one brings a powerful force for change for the good. They are not to be afraid of. They are to be respected and revered. Know that each volcano is something that erupts to change something for the better. Likewise, I would suggest that you notice your own volcanic eruptions, because when tension builds too much within the human energy system, you also can erupt. Be sure that your eruptions are slow and do not boil over onto anyone else. Let them bubble to the top in a manner that you can deal with them and adjust and change whatever perspective needs to be changed or situation that needs to be changed from where you are experiencing your own volcanic eruption. Everything is energy. You are energy. The volcanoes are energy. The land mass on which you live and under which we live is all energy. Every single thing. We are in a different dimension than you, but you perceive us as being inside your earth, so we are called the interdimensional beings. Garth has given you other things to reflect upon as inner earth beings begin to speak to you more and more and more. I am telling you about fire because it is what is going to be most prevalent for you in this month and what you're already seeing all around you. It's all for the good, for positive change. So accept it, respect it, And be careful with your own volcanoes inside of you as you move more and more away from clearing the traumas that have bogged you down and up into the light of who you truly are. I will now remove myself so that my colleague from Inner Earth, Evora, can also speak to you. She is a divine being, as we all are divine beings. She is a divine being I revere greatly, and I trust you will enjoy her message as well. I am Evora. I am the feminine presence representative of Inner Earth, here of the Trinity of Inner Earth beings who have come forth to speak to you during this magnificent time of change. You have Garth, you have Vulcan, and I am Evora. Our Trinity brings forth the creative energy of three, reminding you that creative forces come from the inner earth, not only from the stars. My message to you today is about the crystalline form that you are taking. Inner Earth is lighted by two things: the crystals that live within Inner Earth reflecting light, and the light that we reflect back and forth to each other. And I bring this message to you because you are in an evolutionary process, learning to raise your frequency into a higher form so that you can reflect more of your light out into the world and to each other. As you become more crystalline in your nature, as you reflect more light, you will find your biological needs shift and change, and it's part of the process. So whatever is going on with your biology while you move through this, remember, you're becoming more and more light. The volcanoes bring firelight. Water that you have on your planet brings liquid light. I bring you a reminder that you yourselves are light. So from the inner earth, from Garth, from Vulcan, from me, Evora, we all wish you move through this time of fire and purification, ever more going towards the light that you are and recognizing the light in each other. We are your family, we are part of your support team, and we love you dearly. I leave you now from the inner earth. Well, 2 for 1 today.
Wow. We didn't expect Evora to speak. Before Vulcan spoke, I said he would bring a message, and I had no idea that there would be another equally important message from Evora.
However, we never know what to expect anymore, and I think that's why Larkma keeps telling us, expect nothing. Change is the only thing you can expect. So we'll be back again next week with a message from Larkma. Enjoy your week.
I think one of the things that Larkma has been trying to help us understand, both Pia and I personally and all of us collectively, is we really have to be curious about what comes next. And I think what Pia just said, not to have any expectation, not to have any solid idea of what's going to happen and who might speak and who might bring us interesting and hopefully wise information. I think we just have to be curious now all the time because we don't know what's going to happen.
And grateful for everyone who gives us guidance. Have a good week, everyone.
Bye-bye for now.
Pia and Cullen will be keynote speakers at the 2026 Sedona Ascension Retreat. Don't miss this amazing opportunity to be with Pia, Cullen, and Larkma as the Equinox and the New Year energies arrive. Use the link below to get all the details. We look forward to seeing you there.
Check out our books, card deck, calendars, and articles at larkma.com. That's LAARKMAA.com.